So it looks like you're working very, very hard at this particular moment, or this particular time. You're very focused on your work, and you're trying to, earn as much money as possible for the work that you're doing. So you're working very long hours as well, and pretty hard. Now there's some kind of, and you might be doing a lot of communication with a lot of people. So there's a communication card over here. So you could be working on the internet or speaking to a lot of people internationally, but a lot of communication or a lot of exchange of information. And that's what you seem to be dealing with at the moment. Now there's some surprise message coming in for you. So some kind of letter coming in, some kind of message coming in for you. So be aware of that. Now in the past, you've had to make some kind of judgment call. So you've had a decision to make, and it seems like you've gotten some advice. Somebody gave you some assistance on how to actually make that decision. Which pathway to choose. You seem to have gotten some advice. So going into the future, you've got the Strength card over here and a Woman of the World. So you might be doing a lot of travel coming up for you, and you need to be very bold about what you do. So have a lot of confidence, make sure that you're showing people that you can actually do this work. So this seems to be regarding your work. Make sure that you are being very, very decisive. And whatever problems you have, you can overcome them. You have the strength to do that. And it looks like you might be either dealing with somebody who's very international, a female, or this could be you yourself doing a lot of travel as well. You're suddenly doing a lot of communication, so you could well be doing some travel as well to follow them up. Maybe this letter that is coming up is news that's telling you that you're going to be doing a lot of travel. So that's the energies for that week. So this is the Tarot of the 78 Doors. I've put in the description box, so you can buy the deck if you like. Oh, I was right there. So you got the Two of Pentacles over here. So this is a big change coming in for you. Something's going to, with regards to work. So some kind of big change coming in for you. You're also trying to balance things up. Maybe you're juggling finances. Maybe you're working 2 jobs at the same time. So this is about making some kind of decision, maybe with regards to money, or it could be that you're, trying to balance your finances up at this particular moment, getting ready for the new financial year, and you're sorting those out. You could also be working 2 jobs at the same time at this particular moment, where you're trying to recover from any kind of financial loss that you might have been going on. But this card also talks about, you can see the infinity sign here, talking about, trying to bring back that balance into your life again. This could also be a big change that is coming up in your work cycle. You could also well be working with somebody that you work very, very well with this Two of Pentacles. So it's all about work and it's all about money and trying to find that balance of things, and big changes coming in for you as well with this card as far as your work life goes. So you've got the Seven of Cups over here, and it's crossed by the Six of Swords. So it looks like you're trying to make some kind of decision about what to do next. You've got a lot of options available to you, and you're thinking about which is going to be the best option for you. And some seem to be pretty good. They'll generate a lot of finance. Some seem to be really scary. So you're trying to come up with an idea about what to do next. You've got a vision for the future, and you're trying, this is a bright new thing. With the Six of Swords, it's moving away from something in the past. And with the Seven of Cups, it's finding that new vision that you have. So you've moved away from the old, and whatever work you're doing does involve a lot of communication, probably over the internet. So you might be doing something to do with computers, internet communication. Maybe you work over the internet. Your main job is over the internet. But you're definitely doing a lot of international communication. But it's allowing you to move away from things that happened to you in the past. So this is a lot of information going out from you, or you moving away. You can see there's there's these masks over here, so you'll be dealing with people from all kinds of walks of life, or all over the world. You've got the world maps all over the place here. So a very international job and a lot of communication being involved. And it's it might be very, very scientifically based, this particular job that you're doing, or it might be very legally based. So there might be a lot of legal things that you deal with, and this involves a lot of communication as well, this job as well. So you're thinking about, doing something new, or trying to come up with an idea. So at this particular time, your mind is pretty active about trying to do something new, coming up with new ideas. And it's probably about your work. Maybe you're trying to bring in something new into your work life as well. But very focused on work as well with that card. So in the past, you've got the Eight of Cups. It seems like you've left a very, very difficult situation, something that was very, very, very established, and you've walked away from it. So you could have left an old a job that you had been in for years and moved away from it. On the other hand, you could have left a relationship that you had been in for years and moved away from it. Now, since it started off with the Two of Pentacles, I think this is about work, your life, your work life, really. And this card is the Two of Pentacles, so big changes coming in for the work life. And it seems like maybe you left an old a job that you were, maybe you'd reached the top of that professional ladder, and you've decided to move on. But you certainly have embarked on a journey by yourself. So maybe you started your own business, and maybe this is the reason why you've got a lot of communications, a lot of research coming in, and maybe this is the reason why you're having difficulty sleeping at nights, because you're trying to think of ways or different solutions to problems that you are dealing with at the moment. You've got the Nine of Swords over here, so still feeling a little bit trapped in this last 3 months by whatever the circumstance is that you're in. You have the ability to leave, but you haven't left that circumstance. So maybe this is what you want to do. This is the Eight of Cups, which is showing you moving away. But with the Nine of Swords, you're still stuck with those old thoughts or old ideas. Maybe you don't want to mentally get out of that situation. You're still stuck in your old ideas. Maybe, the Nine of Swords is also a card of high anxiety. It's being very anxious and stressed out, where you don't really, want to move forward because you are, almost caged by your own thoughts. It's your own thoughts that are haunting you. This door is open here. This man can really leave. You might be in a situation where you want to walk away and you still are scared to do it because you don't know what the outcome is going to be. So you might be going through that particular phase right now. So what's coming in for you? Got the Knave of Wands over here. So some kind of, you're waiting for some kind of news to come in, or some kind of offer to come in to you. So this is what it seems. Maybe this is the reason why you haven't moved out of that situation completely, because you are waiting for some kind of offer to come in, some kind of new project. Maybe you've got your hopes to start off something and you're waiting for this new project to start. Maybe this is the reason why you're doing so much of research, or you're going out and putting out feelers because you're trying to attract this particular offer, this particular project, or this particular enterprise. You're trying to attract something to you with this card. And it seems like, you're doing a lot of research, communicating with a lot of people as well. And you want that perfect offer because you've got a lot of things in your mind right now. It is affecting your sleep, this waiting for this new offer. So you are, maybe that's what's making you very, very anxious with this Nine of Swords card over here. So going into the future, you've got the Seven of Wands over here, and you can see this man is, physically removing this rock from this door. So it seems like if you want something, you can't sit back and wait for it. You're going to have to physically go out there and get it yourself. You're going to have to open that door yourself. So you're going to have to make the opportunity, maybe bother people to give you that job, or bother people to give you that project that you want. But it's going to take physical effort on your part. So you can't just sit back and wait. This woman is waiting for this person to come and give her the gift. But I don't think that's going to be working out that way for you. And also sitting and waiting and being stressed out about it is not going to pay off. You're going to have to go and do the work yourself. You're going to have to go and open that door yourself, because it's not going to open for you. And it's quite something very difficult that you've got to do. So it's not something that's going to come easy to you. It's going to take a lot of effort. brute strength, if you like. You're gonna just have to go and do it. It doesn't seem like somebody is going to come over there and help you or present that opportunity for you. You're going to have to uncover that opportunity yourself. So it looks like you're going to have to be very proactive in this particular situation. Now, what's happening with you? You've got the Five of Cups over here, and you feel like you're in a very difficult spot right now. This woman's in a burning building trying to call for help, and there doesn't seem to be anybody out there to help her. So like I said, she's going to have to either jump that window herself, because there doesn't seem to be anybody that's going to be there to help her. So in the same vein, it seems like with the Seven of Wands, if you don't go and create that opportunity, if you don't jump from this burning building, you are the one that's going to lose out. So the door here is burnt. So it seems like, the opportunity that you thought was available is no longer available to you. Or that path that you wanted to take, it seems to have shut in your face. It doesn't seem to be there. The door is on fire. You can't really go through that opportunity. Maybe you put in an application form for a job and you didn't get that particular job. And now you're feeling very, you don't know really what to do, because you had all your eggs in one basket. You were like, put all your faith into getting that particular job. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to go and look or make that opportunity look somewhere else, and maybe ask people for help on how to actually go and create an opportunity. So you might have to create that opportunity, or you might need to actually even start up on your own. Go your own path. Start off something that you can do without relying on other people to create an opportunity for you. Now, eventually, you've got the Nine of Cups over here. So whatever is going to happen, you are going to be successful in. Nine of Cups is usually a wish fulfillment. But it looks like with this Nine of Cups that there is going to be somebody out there that helps you out. The Nine of Cups, you can see this rich man giving scraps to this dog over here. So it's almost as though somebody's going to take pity on you and is going to present a cup, an opportunity for you. But you are going to have to go and make that opportunity happen. In other words, there is somebody there who has this particular thing that you want. You're going to have to approach them. And if you do that, you'll be able to persuade them to allow you that opportunity. So somebody will give you that chance, but you're going to go and have to ask for it. So it's not going to come to you. You're going to have to go and ask for it. But when you ask for it, it will go in your favor. So you've got the Devil card over here. You're feeling very, very negative about things. You feel things are not going your way and you're feeling very restricted. Maybe, you just want this to end. You're very, very worried. You're worried about work, really. Because this Devil card is the card ruled by Saturn. So you're worried about this new job or that you want to get. Maybe it hasn't come your way and you're really worried that you're not going to get it. So going into the future, you've got the Magician, the King of Pentacles, and the Chariot. So these are all very, very positive cards. With the Magician, it's having all the right tools and your ability to do that particular work. So if you present all your, with this Magician card, if you show people that you have all these skills, then you will be able to get that particular job, or that the money will come in. But you need to put forward your skills. So in other words, make sure that you're writing a very, very good CV out so that people can see how good you are at what you do. The Magician is a card of manifestation. What you think, you will manifest. So if you, feel that you want something, make sure that you're portraying yourself in a really good light, bringing out all your skills. Maybe get some help to write this particular CV so that you can present or communicate how good you are at it. And, you will get that particular opportunity come to you. The Magician is also a card about working very, very hard and multitasking and doing many, many things. So you are going to be very, very busy in the future coming up. And, it looks like somebody is going to give you that opportunity. This is the King of Pentacles, and this is a businessman presenting you with a new money. You can see he's opened the safe and showing you all the riches. So if you communicate all your ideas, or if you communicate your skills very, very well, it looks like somebody will be very attracted to it and an offer will be made to you. You can see even here, this person is the Nine of Cups presenting you an offer here. So you're going to get what you want, but you're going to have to be very proactive initially to go and get it, and make sure that you're presenting yourself in a very attractive form. And then you've got the Chariot card. You can see everything celebrated. Whatever job that comes your way, you might have to move home for it. So you might have to relocate to go and do the job somewhere else, but you will get a lot of recognition for it, and there will be a lot of success that comes from that particular job. So, initially having to work a little hard for it, feeling as though you'd been abandoned with this Five of Cups card. But if you put in that, if you present yourself in a very favorable light, or present your skills and show them exactly that you can do this particular job and you're very, very capable of it, it looks like an offer will come in for you, and there is great success to follow with that. But with the Seven of Wands, it's standing your ground, usually in the normal tarot, but it's also creating an opportunity. You need to actually make an opportunity for yourself and present it to somebody who will then give you an offer. So let me draw some cards from the Angel Tarot, and let's see what the outcome is. So you've got the Strength card over here. So dealing with difficult situations and you're having great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness and compassion. Now this card, the Strength card, is talking about whatever difficult situation you have the ability to take control of it. Now this person that you might be dealing with, this, to whom you're going to present yourself, or tell them that you're really good at something, is going to be a fire sign person, probably a Leo based, could be Aries or Sagittarius, but it's somebody that you can get control over. So you can maybe manipulate the situation by being very sweet to them, and you'll be able to sort it out. So you have to be really develop skills of sweet talking the person, because you need to show them that you're very capable, and they will be very, very impressed. So and make bold moves, say bold things, don't be scared. Then you've got the Seven of Earth, which says seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry. Now the Seven of Earth is about investing in something and it paying back in the end, and this card is about not worrying so much. So make sure you're not overstressing about the situation. Don't be too stressed out. Know that if you put in an investment, or if you invest your time and effort into something, it's going to pay off in the end. And you've got the Moon card, which is important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. So the Moon card is about being very scared of doing something and being very confused. So you need to be bold. With the Strength card, it's telling you to be bold, and the Moon card is saying that you're very scared at the moment. And, you need to show that you're not scared and that you can do things, and you have to be very brave about what you're doing and go for it. Because if you go for it and if you show people that you can do things, then it looks like you'll be able to manifest that whole scenario. Now with the Magician card, it's almost like you have to create that opportunity yourself, because you're manifesting as a magician, and create that interest in you, so that somebody can see it and give you that opportunity for you to get success. So it's not something that's out there waiting for everybody to come through. You're going to be able to create that opportunity yourself, and you need to do that in order for you to move forward. So I hope that this reading has resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Leave me some comments if it has. Thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.